je vivais. I'm finally live. Hey, I don't know how I'm going to look. Let me put it like this because okay. Lying. Hello guys. You're all welcome. Let me see. You're all welcome into Nessa's platform. So today I have something very educative to talk about. And as you all know, or some of you who don't know, can I join your live? I'm sorry, you cannot join my live now. But if you just wait a little bit, you'll be able to join. And no, don't want to end quick. Yeah, you're going to join my live in some few minutes, okay? But for now, I want us to talk about something very important. Guys, please power tap, oh, power tap. Oh. This camera is dark. Hi. What is this I'm doing? Okay, so today's topic or what I want to talk about is called dependent visa. Hmm? Guys, I have to. No, I'm not dropping. I'm going to stay here so that I can talk. So today, what I want to talk about is known as dependent visa, and I want to tell you a little bit what dependent visa is, who is eligible for a dependent visa, how you can do, what are the processes, the things you'll be needing to have a dependent visa, especially in Bahrain. Because basically, I talk about the Kingdom of Bahrain. I educate people. I use my platform as that platform where I get to educate people about things you should know and do and don't in Bahrain, right? So most of you who watch my video will know that this is what I do. So somebody might be asking, can I bring my spouse in Bahrain? For example, you're working in a company. Okay, let's say I'm working in a company, I'm under a company's visa. Can I bring my spouse under my visa? That process of bringing your spouse under a visa is known as who is inviting me for co-hosting? I'm not the co-hosting. Talk about the flight cancellation. What's flight cancellation? First, let me talk about the most important thing I brought today to talk about. So every other question, just keep your questions, okay? Every other question is going to be answered in this today's topic or subsequently in another day. So if you are working in Bahrain and you plan to bring your wife or bring your children and you don't know how to go about it, hi Roy, thank you so much for the rules. I don't know how to go about it. Now, there are some requirements, there are some steps, there are some things you can follow to bring your spouse. Now, can I put my wife or my husband under my visa if I'm working in a company? The answer is yes. Yes, you can put your spouse under your visa, but they are brought to these topics. To this point, a dependent visa is actually a family visa, or can say it's a family visa, and it's mainly for your spouse or your children. It's not for family. Oh. It's not for brothers and sisters. It's mainly for your it's mainly for your spouse, that's your husband or your wife. Okay. And then we'll talk about the requirements, what you'll be needing. First, you have to have your own visa. That's you have to be under a company's visa. You need to have a resident permit to be able to put somebody else under that visa. And then you have to make sure that the child or the children you want to put have to be they have to be your kids biologically or you adopt them. Okay. So that's another point. And then for your wife or your husband, you need to make sure that you have it's okay. For your wife or your husband, you need to make sure that you have proof of certificates, that's your marriage certificate, to show that this person is your wife or your husband. Now let's talk about the requirements. I'm going to state it one after the other and explain it so people might not, people will not understand what I'm saying. First, like I said, you need to have a valid resident permit under a company or under an organization, and you have to have proof of relationship. Like I said, it's either they are your it's either they're your wife, it's your wife, your husband, or your kids, and then birth certificate to show that actually they're your kids. That if you're bringing it for your child, you have to bring a birth certificate to show that this child is my child. Because some people might even like, your good morning to you. So good morning. It's not good morning. It's evening here. So you need to bring this birth certificate to show this child is your child. The child you want to put under your visa is actually your child. And then the document has to be attested home and also in Bahrain, in the country where you want to transfer that or you want to give that person a dependent visa. Now let's talk about salary. You need to have a minimum of 400 BD. So if you have 400 BD, you are able to put somebody. I'm just doing a live session now, but I'm going to do a video after this because I know a lot of people are not going to have the opportunity to watch the live video. So um I'm going to make a short video explaining detailing um how much you'll be needing as your salary before you can put somebody under your visa. So you'll be needing at least 400 BD for you to have, so for you to put somebody under your visa, under a company's visa. And then you go to the Bahrain Ministry of Foreign Affairs to attest the same document. We'll talk about good evening. I want to ask you something, please. Hi, Nekesa. Hello. That's my Kikuyu name. Okay. So, proof of accommodation or proof of suitable house or tenancy contract to show that you are able to take care of this person, to show that you can house them, to show that you're a tenant, to show that you have a contract with maybe a landlord. So this is another requirement you'll be needing to put somebody under your dependent visa. Now let's talk about where to apply. Okay, so dependent visa, most companies are in charge of most. Actually, it has to deal with your contract. Hello, thank you so much for joining. So for the dependent visa, most companies, some companies, like let's say big companies, international companies, they will be the one to do everything concerning the dependent visa. They will pay the visa, pay the insurance, pay the medical and everything. But some companies will ask you to pay everything from scratch. Okay. And now let's talk about how. The first how is your HR is is there to support you for the dependent visa, or let's say your public relation officer is usually in help when it comes to dependent visa, or alternatively you can apply through the labor market regulatory authority portal, which is known as the LMRA. Dependent visa cannot now, with dependent visa, you cannot work with a dependent visa unless that visa is transferred. So that person, if let's say I'm married and then my husband is under my visa, my husband is dependent on me. That's why it's called a dependent visa. My husband cannot work with that dependent visa. My husband can only get a job and then transfer that dependent visa into an employment visa. Then he is independent on his own. That time he can work. But as long as he's under me, he is not supposed to work because it's going to bring you problem. It can cause you fine and also cause the employer who has given you the dependent visa problem. And then now let's talk about breakdown of the dependent visa, the price, how much it's going to cost, the requirements, like everything. Let me put down the breakdown of it. So for the dependent visa, the visa application is usually 22 BD, and then you have to do medical tests to make sure that this person is not having any sickness that can, bring issue to you in the future. For example, let's say sexually transmitted diseases. So they'll have to check out all those things so that they'll know how to control it, or if they have to approve the visa or it has to be rejected. And then insurance, some companies actually request for insurance but others don't. So at the end of the day, let's say you spend a total of maybe 120 to 150 BD per year. Okay, then who is supposed to pay for it? Like I said in the beginning of the video, some companies, let's say international companies, big companies, will be the one to pay for the dependent visa for your spouse, for your kids. But some other companies will allow you to pay every dime. They will just help you with the application process, but they will make sure that you are responsible for every dime you are paying. Okay. And then what will you like? Okay. Now, what are you likely to pay if the company does not pay all these things? You are going to pay visa application fee, no, visa application and resident fee, which is 110 BD, and then you're going to pay a translation and attestation of your marriage certificate, because you have to translate the marriage certificate into Arabic. Remember, we are in a foreign land, we're in an Arabic country, and your whatever certificate you're doing, whatever documentation you're doing, it has to be converted, it needs to be translated into Arabic so they better understand it, right? So it needs to be, you have to pay for the attestation, you need to pay for the translation of the marriage certificate, and you need to also pay for the insurance, and it is renewable every year depending on the type of visa that you take. And some other companies choose to renew it after 2 years. So that is it about dependency visa. I'm sure I've said everything that I'm supposed to say, but still, like I said, I'm going to make a video. Guys, I'm sorry. Those who are still interested to get this information, you will need to join me on my YouTube channel, because right now my phone is shutting down. La, 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 la. What is this? Kenya said they are the capital city of Africa. Let me go. Let me come back. Ah, no, 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 no. I need to share this. Can you imagine that people? You don't need no filter. Turning all your attention. Let's see. I'm going to make a video after. Why am I not showing live? Uh-huh. Life is so dark. Life is so dark. Life is so dark. Yes, sir. Hello, thank you so much for joining my live. I'm trying to share it here with my audience. Thank you so much for joining. For some reason, my phone is misbehaving, so I had to come here on YouTube to continue with the discussion I was having. And I'm using my laptop because it's very dark, so we are going to manage with what you're seeing. Hmm? You're going to manage with whatever you're seeing, guys. So I was talking about dependent visa. Oh my god. Oh, these people. I need to connect back my TikTok. TikTok. What is this? Hey, before they come and give me copyright here. I'm trying to reconnect. Baby, I'm working hard. Do I have a place in heaven? So many such as potential spam may not be so okay. Where Jesus is the King. I think I can put it like this. My phone is hot. Hi. Phone is hot side. Hallelujah. Mm. My phone is so hot. Hey, we are back. My phone is back to life. We are back to life. So please, I already made I explained everything concerning the dependent visa requirements, procedures, what you'll be needing, who is eligible, um, the price, step by step. That's what I said in my previous slide before this phone shut down. And if you have any questions apart from that, please ask your questions. I'm open to them and I'm willing to answer them. Because somebody was saying, I have a question to ask you, Nessa. No, sometimes when I come here to say something really educational, I just want to say it before it comes out from my brain because this brain, the memory is gradually diminishing. So I'm just going to go through again a rundown of what I was trying to say before. I was talking about dependent visa in Bahrain and who is eligible for dependent visa. Anybody is eligible for dependent visa, but there are some requirements you'll be needing to you will need to have before you can be able to apply or get somebody under your own visa, regardless, even if it's a company who is providing the visa for you, or no, or you're under an organization. Okay. So I had to jot down everything. So just in case I'm explaining, I do not forget. For those of you who are just coming now, you're very much welcome into Nessa's life. Today's life is a very educational life. Today's life is not for cruising. I'm not it's a joke. I'm not to play. I'm just to bring out important information that I think people who are in Bahrain will be needing it, or people who are planning to come to Bahrain, or people who are already in Bahrain and still have no clue about it. Hey, hello. Big Habash, Big Habash B. Welcome to Nessa's Life. So, the question is, can I put my husband or wife or child under my visa, even though I'm under a company's visa? Am I? I'm a Kenyan alone here. Can't you see? You're not alone. I'm having this. This is just I told you guys in the beginning, the main thing I do is talk about Bahrain. So I went to Kenya for visits and I had to talk about some of the things I liked and did not like in Kenya. So that being said, I'm going back to my roots, which is talking about Bahrain, which is educating people about Bahrain. So Bahrain is found in the Middle East. I'm a Kenyan too. Okay, celeb Canary. I really love your today's topic and I have so much interest. So sit and tighten your seatbelt because today's topic is going to be very short and very brief, but I'm going to make it more easier for everybody to understand. Much love from Kenya. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. So, today's life is going to be very simple, very educational, and straightforward. So, a lot of people ask this question of can I put my husband or can I put my wife under my visa? Can I put my kids under my visa? Even if what do you do for a living? My God. Please, you want to know what I do for a living? Come to my inbox. Why should I be announcing it here? I'm a farmer. So, um, can I put my spouse, that's my wife or husband, or my kids under my visa, even though the employment visa is provided by my company? Yes. First of all, one of the requirements for you to have a dependent visa or to put somebody under your visa is that you should have a resident visa or you should belong to an organization. Now, what are the requirements for you to get a dependent visa or to provide a dependent visa for your spouse. Now we said you're supposed to have a valid work permit or work permit under a company or under an organization. And the second thing is that you should show all proof of relation. That's proof if you're married to this person, proof if this person is your child. Guys, people should go to my YouTube channel, Nessa's Fantasy, and also watch, okay? Because there is the main deal. YouTube is my main deal. That's the goal. Tito is not going to pay me for this life. YouTube is going to pay me. Okay. So proof of relationship, to show that you're married to this person, to show that you're related to this person, that by married you guys are married, or this person is your child. So you need to show legal documents. If you adopted this child, you need to show the legal documents that you adopted this child. If you gave it to this child, you need to show the child's birth certificate. So that's proof of relationship. Like I said, the birth certificate, and it must be attested at your home country, and also at the Bahrain Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You have to attest it there so that they know that this thing is legal. You don't have any scam, trying to lie them or anything. That's another thing you need to do. Mommy Tilly, thank you so much for liking. And we have to go for the proof of accommodation. You need to show that you are able to accommodate these people, or proof of how tenancy contract. So you are supposed to be maybe a tenant, and you have a contract showing that you're a tenant for this landlord, and you can accommodate people. The next thing is, how do you apply? In most cases, when you want to apply for a dependent visa for your spouse or for your kid, it is mostly done by your HR, or it is done by the public relation officer of your company. And in some cases, you have to apply by yourself through the LMRA portals. That's the Labor Market Regulatory Authority portal. So you can apply there. But in most cases, it is advisable that the HR of your company do it, or the public relative officers help you to do this. Those are the people in your company that are supposed to help you. Now, one of the things you should know about the dependent visa is that dependent visa is not meant for brothers, it's not meant for sisters, cousin, because they are not seen as immediate family. Okay, so they are only seen as those are your family, yes, but now we're talking about people that you have a certificate showing how related you are with these people. We talk about your wife and we talk about your kids. So those are the only people who can get the dependent visa. And another thing you should know about the dependent visa is, if you get the dependent visa, you are not allowed to work with that dependent visa. You no go help we talk for king. Who is king? Who is king? So um you cannot work with the dependent visa. If you have the dependent visa, the only thing you can do is you can probably convert the dependent visa into an employment visa, then you work with it, because it's under a different company. Okay, so please don't do that, because it might cause yourself trouble, and also the company, because it's the company who is taking care of everything. Bahrain King or sister, me and Bahrain King relate. Bahrain King will not relate. And then one thing you should also know is that you have to renew your visa on time, because the entire family depends on you. Now, in a case where your visa is about to expire, you need to be reminding your company. Most of the time, like 8% of the time, the Labor Market Regulatory Authority sends a message to your boss 3 months prior to your expiration of your visa. So if your visa is to expire, let's say when the month of June, okay, July, August, September. Let's say your visa is expiring in September. They start sending message to your company June that your visa expires in September. So some companies choose to renew it 2 months before, 3 months before. Some companies even wait to the last minute before they renew the visa. So make sure that your visa is renewed, so that your other family members will not be in trouble. Now let's do some breakdown about the visa application, how much is going to cost you for a dependent visa, how much is going to cost. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is who is responsible for the payment of a dependent visa. First, let's go to the breakdown of the cost and how much, and you know First thing is that for the dependent visa is going to thank you so much for joining my life. Thank you guys. I'm really, really grateful. So first thing is that for the visa application is going to cost you 22 BD. The reason why I'm looking because I'm on two platforms at the same time. That's my YouTube and my TikTok. So your for the visa application is going to cost you 22 BD. The resident permit is going to cost 90 BD. Medical test to show that this person that you they're about to give their visas to is not sick or having any disease that can be transmitted. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about, right? And then, so if we're rounding up that total, we're assuming that the person is going, and some companies actually ask for insurance, but not all. Some companies will require for insurance, but not all. And so total, you'll be spending almost like 120 to 150 BD. Now, who is going to pay for the dependent visa if you want your spouse to be on their visa? Who is going to pay? It is two ways. Most of the times, it's very important for you to check your contract to know what your contract states. Okay. And some companies, and let's say big companies, let's say international companies, they'll take care of everything. They'll pay everything from scratch. They don't mind, they'll pay every single thing. But some other companies, they'll ask you to pay every time. Yes, maybe some companies that don't really have a lot of money, they don't have money to sponsor or take of everything, they will ask you to pay. And now these are the things that you will need to pay if the company does not pay. First, you need to pay for a visa application plus a resident fee, which is equivalent to 110 BD. That's how much you're going to pay. And then you're going to pay for a translation and attestation of your marriage certificate. So remember, we're in the Gulf country, we're in an Arabic country, so everything you do that is in English, even our contract. If you are signing your contract, they give you the contract in English and in Arabic because these are the languages. In fact, the official language here, I can say the official language is Arabic, but English, it's widely known. Everybody speaks English here in Bahrain. One of Bahrainese are very educated because they speak very, very fluent English. So you need to translate that document, that marriage certificate, into English and Arabic. The birth certificate same, you need to do translation and you need to do attestation. Those are the things you will need to pay for if the company is not paying. And then private insurance for your husband or your kids, just in case they fall sick. You just have to get these things because one of the highest things that are expensive in Bahrain, let's say, when I talk about I cannot say medical is really expensive. Bonjour. Who is this? Of course, I speak French. So one of the things that I can say it's expensive but not so expensive, I'll talk about medicals because when you go for, like, when I say medical, if you're sick, you go to the hospital. Like, let's say if I'm sick, my CPR, every individual in Bahrain, before your company pays your visa, they pay your medical insurance. Now, that medical insurance is different from a private insurance, and that medical insurance does not generally covers everything. So it will not cover maybe your maternity, you'll not cover maybe operations. But before they apply for the visa, what they have to make sure is they apply for, they give you medical insurance. They pay for that medical insurance. That's one of the things required for them to give you a visa. So for example, if I'm sick, my location shows I'm in Manama, I will leave here and go to Manama to my hospital. And when I go to the hospital where my CPR is, that's why it's very important that a lot of you check your CPR where it is registered. Because where your CPR is registered, that is where your hospital is. The next clinic, the next health center around it, it's where you're supposed to go there just in case you're not feeling well. Okay. So if I'm not feeling well, my hospital is in Manama. Actually, Ibisna. I don't know. A lot of people might know it. Those watching me from Bahrain, I go to Ibisna and everything is free. Everything is free. They run the tests for me for free. They give my medications for free. Every individual who has a visa or who has a resident permit has that opportunity because before the company applies or before the LMRE approves, they make sure that the company has paid the medical. That's one of the necessity. That's one of the most important things you'll be needing before they can give you the visa. Um, it is also renewable every year, some after every 2 years, depending on what you applied for. Did I also mention that if you need to get the dependent visa or you need to put somebody on their dependent visa, you're supposed to have a salary of at least 400 BD. Yes, you need to get at least 400 BD as salary before you can put this spouse under your visa. So you those are the most important things that you should know. So do you guys have any questions for me? Because I'm willing to answer any question you have for me regarding this dependent visa. And apart from that, if you have any other questions related to Bahrain, you want to know, you have doubt, you should ask it now because Nessa has all the time today. This is how much in CFA. My guy, just go to your Google, right? Go to Google and then put Bahrain to CFA because I cannot do the math for you now. So you can just go on Google 400 BD. Yeah, you can just go 400 BD is almost like I think 800k, 800 to 700 to 800k if I'm not mistaken. But you can just if you have this like translating app. Oh, somebody's asking a question from YouTube. When is someone eligible for flexible visa, please? Okay, someone TikTok is there, YouTube is there. Let me ask. So let's see. When is someone eligible for flexible visa? For you to get a flexible visa in Bahrain, you must have stayed in the Kingdom of Bahrain for at least 1 year, and you must not be under a company when you're applying for a flexible visa. You must make sure that the flexible 600k in Cameroon. No, 300 BD is equivalent to 600k, right? So 400 BD should be more because let's say 100 BD is if exchange is good, let's say 160. So let's say 160 times 4 is going to give you the amount. Hi cousin, hi cousin. Rates don't fall. Hey, Chimo. So we'll not be sending money again to Cameroon. So somebody asking about flexi visa. One of the ways you can get a flexi visa or apply for a flexi visa is that first you should be at least, it depends on the exchange rate. Yeah, really, it depends on the exchange rate. Sometimes the exchange rate is high, sometimes the exchange rate is low. So it really depends on the exchange rate. But the exchange rate now is really low. My God. Hi. It's like we should just keep our money in the bank and then in future we send to Cameroon because right now the exchange rate is low. Let me put my phone on D and D because I don't want anybody calling when I'm at this. Okay. So, like I already answered, I hope I answered your question. You would need to be in the Kingdom of Bahrain for at least 1 year, and you shouldn't be under a company. Those are the main requirements you should have. You should not be under any company. You must have cancelled your visa. At the point, it is even advisable that you have undergone overstay, like maybe 1 2 months, then you apply now for a flexi visa. It's very easy. But actually don't call it any more flexi visa. It is called LMRA visa, right? So any other question, guys? Any other questions you have for me? Let me start answering them before I go. So if you have your husband who is working or your wife who is working somewhere, your wife is any more than you, your husband is any more than you, and you want to start a family in Bahrain and you see that your husband earns at least 400. I haven't been under a company for about a month now, and yet not possible. Yes, that's why I said in some cases you should even enter overstay because they need to make sure that you're not, when you can, when you that salary, yeah, 400 and above. Sometimes what they require is that you should even like be under overstay. For you to get a flexi visa, you should be because they give you 1 month of grace. That's 30 days of grace for you to look for that job. So let's wait for that 30 days to expire and then try to apply again. Okay, that's now the LMRA visa. For that salary, for people who get salaries like that, to say teachers, some teachers earn very high in Bahrain, nurses. If you're a nurse, you can earn very high like this, you know. So that some people earn very high. If you're a nurse, you're a wife. Huh? Barista, for barista to earn 400 BD in Bahrain is very hard. Really? Because in Dubai, they can pay baristas very high in Bahrain. Maybe I don't know how to check because if them change me now, yeah, teachers or nurses, you have to go to BSC Bank to check all the requirements. But first of all, you need to make sure that you're not under any company. Concerning resignation, what's your question concerning resignation? Guys, please now. I have 30 people here on TikTok. Why? But people should just travel and go to YouTube. Please now. People should just close this one up. Go to YouTube. Nexus Fantasy and check. That's the most important place now. Hi, cousin. I don't even know the meaning of this cousin. I know cousin is cousin. I hope it does not mean something else, you guys. Thank you. Somebody else have joined my YouTube. Please. I need to get watch hours. I need you guys to come here on YouTube. Please. Biko. You guys should just come on Nessa's Fantasy on YouTube and come and continue. Let's continue the discussion here. How do I pull these people and come here? How do I pull the people come here? So any other questions concerning barrister? It's possible to earn even 500 BD. Even to get groomer can even pet groomer can get 400 BD in Bahrain. Hey, pet groomer. Are you sure? One of the things I know that, let's say if I want to do a little bit of comparison between, hey cousin, if I want to do a little bit of comparison between Bahrain and Dubai, I know that Dubai they pay very well. The only problem is that Bahrain housing is cheap in Bahrain. Housing is cheaper in Bahrain than in Dubai. Because you see a house that somebody is paying for 180 in Bahrain. Ha! In Dubai city itself, you cannot pay that amount of money. It's going to be so expensive. Oh, Emmanuel, thank you. Yeah, it's for me. I've not seen it. I've not heard of barrister earning 200 video. It's very hard. Eh, Marco, it's very hard for a barrister to earn 400 BD. But the time we just, yeah, at that time they were no. Mm, that time people know plenty. They're not. Yeah, now the place is populated. Thank you so much. Thank you so, guys. Ask your questions. This is the time, please. If you have any questions whatsoever, thank you so much for the gift. I'm really grateful. If you have questions about visa, anything, barrister is possible to. I was invited by one company to come work for 500 BD as a peguma, but I was not ready to come. Hey! What do you mean by you're not ready to come? You have to borrow that money and come. Which one is you're not ready to come? Do you know how much is 500 BD? 500 BD. Goom. Talk about having baby in Bahrain. Okay, what do you want to know about having a baby in Bahrain? What do you want to know? Most of the times I come and before I come here to talk about any topic, I must have studied that topic, I must have read that topic, I must have put some jots down on that topic. Hey, cost. This one will be the topic for next time. Let me write it down. We'll come here tomorrow and talk about it. Having a baby in Bahrain. I've not had a baby yet in Bahrain, no. So I have to go and study this. Hey, Kapi, thank you so much for joining, guys. Please, people should come to YouTube. People should come to YouTube. Go and type Nexus Fantasy. I'm live. You come and watch. Having a baby in Bahrain. See, for sure, one thing I know is that I'm praying to God to bless me. I want to have my kids where I am. So if I'm in Bahrain, I want to have my kids in Bahrain. I don't want my kids to be far away from me. So if I'm working, my partner, Nessa, come, I will just you how to get baby in Bahrain. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do more research about the baby. I'm going to come here tomorrow same time because now I'm going to make it like a habit to come here and talk because it's been long since I came here, right? Okay, let me go to YouTube. Please go to Nexus Fantasy. Check. I need to reach some watch hours and I need you guys to help me go to YouTube and watch because I'm currently live there and I'm live on TikTok. So I born last year. Really? Now I'm coming to go. Yeah, come to marry me. Okay. So I'm going to check. I'm going to do proper research because you guys know me. I only talk about what I know. I don't talk about what I don't know because talking about a foreign man's country, you need to get proper knowledge. May not pursue me, Abby. So, Miss Tessie, this topic will be for tomorrow. I'm going to check everything, the courses, the requirements you be needing to have a baby in the Kingdom of Bahrain. That's one topic I've never studied. That's one thing I've never done research about it. But I think I did a small research about marriage, but not concluded yet. That will be done in another class. No, let me not stand that class. That will be done in another video, in another live video. I will take you back to Kenya. Oh, I would love to go to Kenya. I would love to go to Kenya. Mm. But just if I have to go to Kenya, I need to have a lot of money because Kenya is so expensive. Just say hi to me, Crushy. Hi, hi, Breeze Walker. Hi. So, any other questions, guys? Do you have any other questions for me apart from having a baby? Because that's the next topic. That's something I'm going to study very well. Write it down, jot it down before I explain. That's one thing I love about your content. It's always verified. Yes, I always verify my content before I post because this is somebody's land. I cannot just say something I don't know. Okay, so I always try to educate my own self before I educate people. I educate myself, learn, then I come and educate you people. Where are you in Bahrain? I'm in Manama. No, I'm not in Manama. I'm in Hammer Town. Hi, my Cameroon girl. Hello, my Kenyan friend. Nafula, how are you? They told me my name is Njeri. They told me Nekesa. They told me Nyoki. So which Kenyan name have you guys decided to give me? Guys, today I'm talking about something very. Miss Nessa, why is the life not in Facebook? Um, at the moment, I try to connect my YouTube with my YouTube with my what? My YouTube and my TikTok. So I'm using my laptop and my phone for my TikTok and my laptop for my YouTube. I for some reason I don't know how to connect it to this laptop, so I have to check. Are you from Kenya? No, I'm not from Kenya because I'm wearing this. No, I went to Kenya for vacation, so I had to buy this. I bought this from Mombasa. I went to Mombasa and bought this, so I just love it. It shows that I've been there. Before I talk about Kenya, I was there. Some people say you're just saying that you're just talking about Kenya. Come to the country. I've gone to the country. I've seen the places, your nice roads. Bro, just keep watching here. I just need you to keep watching here. Don't shake. Hmm? Guys, please don't shake. Those who can go to YouTube, please, you guys should go and watch my life on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Those who can watch on TikTok, but you, if people want to help me grow, just go on YouTube and watch as I'm live. That's the only way you can help me. Someone will say, "Hi Nessa, how can I bless you?" Can bless you by watch my video on YouTube. That's all you can do to me. Any other questions, please? Ah, that's good. Vacation in Kenya. Something good must have taken you there. Nice people. Next time when you come, we will ensure that you don't go back. I should not come back. I should not come and hustle money. No, Kenya, I have Kenyan friends and they have made me to know that their country is beautiful. So for one reason to another, I had to visit that country to see the beauty they keep talking. Hey, our safari, hey, our this, our this, our this. Make sure when you come back in Kenya, you look for me. Oh, I will look for you. Don't worry. Hi, cousin. Hi, Akim. I will look for you. So, like I said, one of the reasons I went to Kenya because I was about to say it's peer pressure. Peer pressure because my friend was hyping it. Kenya is beautiful. Have you seen our safari? Have you seen our roads? We have this highway. If you're going to the airport and the road is congested, there's traffic, you just pay express highway. And yes, I used the express highway once. And why did I use that express highway? I can say it's peer pressure again because I was not even late. Where I was going to, I was not late. Some small peri to make her to go to Kenya. No small peri no make me go Kenya. I beg. How much does a foreigner needs to visit Kenya, please? Okay, if you have to go to Kenya as a foreigner, you should first of all have money. Okay, if you need to go to Kenya, you should have money as a foreigner. We'll give you a husband so that you can stay there. Okay, look for me a husband. Look for me a husband from Kenya. Kenya, capital city of Africa. Look at you. So for me, I cannot really say how much I spent, but I spent, guys. I really spent when I was in Kenya. First thing I had to do my ETA. It's called an electronic pass. You apply it online, and then you need to pay. I had to do like a dummy ticket because the ETA required that I have a flight itinerary. But I did not have it, so I got a dummy ticket and attached it to the ETA, the electronic pass, because in Kenya you don't get a visa. And people who are from West Africa, people who are from Central Africa, if you have to go to Kenya, you must have the ETA. Because at the airport, that's the first thing they asked me. Here in Bahrain Airport, they asked me, "Do you have your ETA? If you're going to Kenya, do you have a visa?" I said, "No, Kenya, they don't ask for visa, they ask for this ETA." And I was having this ETA everywhere I was going. We are told that Kenya men are very slow. Oh, Kenya men are very slow. Oh, yes. You guys are very slow. Your president said it's your president. Oh, before book off my account, it's your president that said it that you guys are very slow. So I paid for my ETA. I paid for it. I think 1 k BD. No, 1 k BD is too much now. I did not spend up to 1,000 BD in Kenya. Hey, Jesus! If I have 1 k BD in Bahrain, I just buy one land in one bush. I just go and buy one land in one bush. So let's do the maths. Let's do small maths. Let's swap pen and paper. Let's see how much I spend. My boss here is a Cameroonian, and he tells me Kenya is much better than Cameroon. Oh, Kenya is much better than Cameroon. Cameroon cannot compare now. Even Cameroonians know that Kenya is better than Cameroon. Have you seen Kenya roads? Kenya has network everywhere. Ha! Even in the counties in Kenya, their roads are Nakuru, Mombasa. Thika. They don't even compare with Cameroon. So I spent 20 no 16 BD for my ETA. 16 BD for my ETA, and I paid for my dummy ticket, which was like $10 to $15. And then I paid my flight 2 ways. And Kenya flight is very cheap. From Bahrain to Kenya is very cheap. From Bahrain to Cameroon. That money that I used to pay my flight to go to Kenya, that's one way to go to Cameroon. Flight from Bahrain to Cameroon is very expensive. But flight from Bahrain to Kenya, I paid 150 BD 2 ways. It was 150. Yeah, 150 BD 2 ways. That means it's 75 BD to go, 75 BD to come. Very cheap. I beg, no see us finish online love. We love our Cameroon. No, I love Cameroon. No, I will not lie to you. I love Cameroon. But when we talk about development, my brother, Cameroon in Nassau, 1980. And then what did I pay? And you need to have your yellow fever card if you're going to Kenya. But in Kenya, they did not ask me. But you just need to hold it because maybe one day you go and meet one immigration officer that the wife got him upset in the house and he wants to transfer aggression on you, because that's some immigration officers that when their wives get them upset at home, they will come and transfer it on you, the incoming or the people who are going out. So just have a uniform card. And then my first night in Kenya, I paid 8,000 shillings for a room. Actually, it was not a room. It was a room in Gilgil. A Cameroonian lady is beautiful like you. Oh, Cameroonian ladies are beautiful. My God. My God. That one I can vouch for it. They are beautiful. Cameroonian ladies, with or without makeup. Don't mind this on my face. Cameroonian ladies are beautiful. Now, I'm not saying that Kenyan ladies are not beautiful, but I'm like Continent. Oh, those girls are beautiful. So one night I paid 8,000 shillings, and if I converted that 8,000 shillings, it's almost like 25 BD for a night. And if you convert that 25 BD, it's almost like 40K. Gilgil where hotel Gilgil Hotel. I have the video on my YouTube channel, but I forgot the name of that hotel. Now I was just feeling sleepy, so I just checked the next available. And then you go Cameroon are expensive. Go to Kenya, you know that Cameroon is still behind. You know that Cameroon is not expensive. One of the reasons why Kenya is expensive because Kenyan currency is very high. Kenya's currency is high. That's why you will feel like it's expensive. That's why I feel like it's expensive. Because if I buy something in Kenya, I want to convert it to my CF. I convert it to my CF. I'm like, chai! I cannot, there is no way I'm going to be spending that money in my country. And then from there, I was paying Airbnb. So Airbnb, so I was paying like 2,500 shillings. I'll pay 3K shillings, 3,000 shillings. Yeah. So most of the Airbnbs I stayed, they range from 2,500 to 3,000, 2,500. So it will be a studio, a parlor, a living room, toilet, kitchen. Because there's one thing about Cameroonian ladies here. 90% of Cameroonian ladies like cooking. So I was in Kenya, I was eating my nyama choma every day. That's something I did not like in the beginning when I went to Kenya. I'm like, how can this people be eating meat and ugali? When I tasted it with the kachombali, when I tasted it, I'm like, it's good though, it's good though. So I'm eating it almost every day. Like if a day passes, I don't eat nyama choma or pork choma, I feel like I'm not well. I feel like I'm not well. Just like in Bahrain, we have rice. So if you don't eat rice for like a week, you feel like there's something wrong. Yeah, I like kachumbari. I like it, especially when they make it with avocado. So for kachumbari, I would request that they should put avocado there. They'll tell me it's extra charge. Girl, I'm here for vacation. I'm here to enjoy. It's extra charge. I know it's extra. Put avocado there. Let me eat. So I'll eat my nyama choma with my ugali and makachumbari. What was your aim for visiting? My main aim for visiting Kenya was for blogging. So I'm a blogger. I make content, and I wanted to visit a different country for my first time. I will visit Cameroon to eat gari and fufu. Fufu is nice. I know when I said fufu, a lot of Kenyans were like, "Don't say fufu. Fufu is not a nice name. Fufu is you people have your fufu as ugali. We have our fufu. That same maize flour, we have it maize flour, fufu corn. That same maize flour, we have it fufu with fermented cassava. That same maize flour, we have it fufu with pounded fufu. So we have fufu in different style. It's like it almost became a Kenya. Hey, almost. So I almost became one. So one of the major reasons why I went there was to blog about the country, about the lifestyle, about the culture, about their meals, about their places that are nice. I went to Machakos People's Park. That's the first time I did the I rided a horse. I'd never done that before. But Kenyan ladies were seeing, yeah, they look bad. But the Kenyan ladies were saying, no, no, no. I had a Kenyan friend. She's one of the reasons why I said Kenyans are very calm is because the Kenyan friends I have, they are so they're so soft spoken. The way they talk to you, so soft spoken, and it has to change my way of talking. I have to be talking now in a very soft spoken way. But I'm a Cameroonian. I'm naturally loud. I am naturally loud. It's not like I'm quarreling or fighting or shouting. That's just how I am. Guys, I have 28 people on this place. This 28 people, please. I need 2 people come to my YouTube channel, Nessa's Fantasy, and watch me there. If you want to help me, please, you guys will go to my YouTube. I need you people in my YouTube channel now more than ever. It's like I'm not seeing them in this Bahrain. Well, like I said, I have Kenyan friends. Make I help you, Mama. Please help me. Go to my YouTube or Nessa's Fantasy. TikTok no will give me money after this, but YouTube go lang see me. Mm? Mm-hmm. So that was the main reason I went there, and then I went to Kenya. I spent almost 20 days in Kenya. I spent almost 500 BD in 20 days. And yeah, and then the main aim was I'll come back to Bahrain. Oh no, then because after Kenya I went to the UAE. So I was like, I'll come back, I'll start posting my content about things I did in Kenya. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube. I'm grateful. So I was like, I'm going to come back and post all the content I made from Kenya. But guys, guess what? When I thank you so when I came back, no, when I went to Woo! So when I came back from Kenya, I lost my mom. I posted like 2 videos. I lost my mom. So I was like, okay, let me balance. Well, I went to the UAE. I was like, let me balance now. I lost my mom, the funeral and everything finished in the UAE while I was in the UAE. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to make content. Let me just stay. And then when I came back to Bahrain, because I had made now content in the UAE to my post in Bahrain. When I came now to Bahrain to make content, I lost my grandma. So I lost 2 people in 2 months. I stopped posting content. All my content in my inbox are just there. I stopped posting. Next time you come, please visit Lakeside City in Kisumu. You will love it. I visit Lake Solai. I visited Lake Solai. That Lake Solai is looking very dangerous because there is the water is brown. Visit Uganda. And Uganda is my next country. Yes, I'm going to Uganda next time. Thank you so much for joining my live, guys. I'm really grateful. I want you guys to come on my YouTube channel and watch me. YouTube is my main target. Okay. So I have 27 people watching my TikTok and I have 4 people watching my YouTube. Guys, please go to Nexus Fantasy and watch, please. This is the only help you guys can give me. I'm begging. Just transfer and go to YouTube, Nexus Fantasy, and watch. Okay, even if you don't want to watch, just keep your phone there. Let it be there. I need it. It's going to help me. So I went to Lake Solai, and the water is very brown. And then I left that morning to go to Lake Solai. When I went there, the guy who had to go like take us to the boat. He was not around. Imagine I waited for almost 3 hours just because I wanted to enter that boat, and I cannot swim. What if I would have gone there and I drink all the water? But the thing is, I wanted to like Fopa Eden. Thank you so much, grandson, for liking my life. So I wanted it so badly. I wanted to try new places. I wanted to visit new places. So I was like, then when I went to Lake Nakuru National Park, those people they took my money. Oh, $60 just to go and see animals. And the only animal that I was really, really excited to go and see was a lion. Thank you so much, guys, for joining my YouTube. Thank you. One of the animals I was really excited to go and visit, or I was looking forward to visit, was lion. I wanted to see a lion. I'd never seen a lion before in my life. Thank you. I wanted to see a lion so bad. But then when there was no lion, they said, no, this is not the time for lions. Lions come late at night. So you come again that day. I said, I come and pay another $60. Ha! Nessa, how are you doing? Jam, I'm doing very well. Jam, you see this your text, and I just go to my YouTube channel, please. Nessa's Fantasy, and go and stay there. I need these people to go to Nessa's Fantasy on YouTube and watch. Because that's the only help people can render to me right now. YouTube is showing me pepper. Oh, YouTube is showing me pepper that I've not seen before. Imagine TikTok in less than how many months, less than how many years, I'm having 11K. YouTube, I'm here with 2,000 followers. Followers want to add. Lions are seen either early in the morning or in the evening. So when I went to Lake Nakuru National Park around 4 p.m. It was hot. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. It was hot. And then there's this cars now that you stand on top and see the view. But we went with our car, drove, stopped, took pictures, drove, went and saw the hippopotamus. Only fat for you. Fato. Sorry for losing the most and important people in your life. See, I don't even think about it. I don't want to think about it for school. In 2 months, I lost two people. I shut down. I was not posting again on TikTok. I was not posting again on YouTube, Facebook, pop everything down. I'm like, let me just bury these people and let's move on. Yeah, so that's why I stopped posting content, but I still have the content. When I have time, I'll edit them. Because imagine I spend that money to go to Kenya to make content, then I cannot make the content. Because I went there and said, let me make content about Kenya. Let me see how beautiful the country is. Let me tell people how beautiful this country is. But Kenyans, I also urge people to go to Cameroon. Okay, Cameroon is beautiful. One of the things I told people that we have in Cameroon is variety of meals. We have food. You will stay 30 days cooking different meals. Where Jam, I told you to come on YouTube. You have come on YouTube, you have run and come and you say, don't come. TikTok will not go give you money. Come to YouTube. YouTube is where I want people to be there. So yes, that's it. Where did I visit again? I went to I went to Mombasa. I went to Mombasa where I went and learned how to swim. Which beach was that? I went to two beaches in Mombasa. The first one, I went and ate fish. One of the things I was really scared to do in Kenya was to eat cook food. If it's roasted something that just on the fire, I can eat. But something that maybe they have cooked, kept in the flags, I was just scared. And because I have this little complication on my stomach, little. When you eat something that it's not, I don't know, how can I say, I'm allergic to, or the stomach does not align with stomach pain. Yeah. Pirate Beach. It's Pirate Beach. You know it. Yeah, I went to that beach. I entered the, I don't know where it's canoe. How did they call what I was into? I don't know. I just saw myself flying. Then I went changed into a swimsuit, and then they taught me how to swim. So they asked me how much. I think 6K. You do work at the fan waiting. I have to work out. I'm still my youthful age. I need to enjoy it before somebody's son now come and pull in on my hand and keep me in the house. I saw you in the Pirate Beach. You did. Somebody saw me in the Pirate Beach. Those pirate guys, they took my money. They took me much money. So, but one thing I'm really grateful is that I was able to know how to swim. In just one day, I learned how to swim. I at least I learned how to push the water. That was something I'd always wished for, to swim. We have beach in Cameroon, but that was some place I would hardly visit. I don't know why. We have mountains. We'll go there. And one place I did not go to. No, I went to a mountain in Kenya. Yeah, I did. And then I cannot say it's a mountain, but it was a hilly area, very hilly. Yeah. Guys, why people they like TikTok so? I don't think that's one accommodate to account for YouTube, and I don't put time for TikTok. Where the people them? People they don't want me to eat this money on YouTube this time. Guys, please, people should come to my YouTube channel and watch my life. Please, be cool, be cool. I'm begging you, people. I'm begging you, people. Anyway, I'll still come again tomorrow. So this week, thank you so much, Nelson, for joining. Thank you. Just stay here, okay? I need people to be here on my YouTube channel. This is where my heart is. I've been working on YouTube for 3 years. Imagine I've been posting content on this YouTube for 3 years. They don't want to give me Lajang. They don't want to give me Lajang. So please, guys, do you have any questions for me before I step down? I'll be live for 1 hour 1 minute, 1 hour 59 seconds. Like a joke. Like a joke. So Papa, I give for workout. I need to walk. You are beautiful. Can we go to Cameroon, marry you before we come back? Ah, you too beautiful. Can we go Cameroon, go marry before we come back? You see, that's why I said I want to enjoy my youthful single life. My single life now. Because now somebody's son will come and carry me now, pulling now. I become a wife and a mother. Who will be having time to be traveling, traveling, traveling? This is the time for me to travel. Hmm? Woo! This is the time for me to travel and enjoy. When are you coming to Uganda? I'm planning to come to Uganda in December. Kampala, Kampala, Kampala. I'm planning to come to Kampala in December. So I think if I'm coming to Uganda, I'm supposed to get a visa. Yes, I'm supposed to get a visa for Uganda, and it is applied online because I don't think I have to get visa on arrival. Yeah, because according to my research, I'm supposed to get a visa. So get a visa, pay my flight, have my yellow fever card. What again? My friend has a house in Uganda. I have a friend who is from Uganda. So I'll not have no go any place again. I beg you. Ah, I need to explore East African countries. I need to explore West African countries, North Africa, South Africa. I just need to explore. As long as there's the money, if the company pays your flights or the company gives you some reasonable amount of money that you can use it to pay your flight, you just try. Mm. What am I going to do in Cameroon? It's not my country. It's not running. I will still go there. So we spoke about having a baby in Bahrain. Do you have any other questions so that I'm going to do research, come back, talk about it, or yes, come back, talk about it. So this is the first question I got is how having a baby in Bahrain, what are the requirements? Any other person who has any question, you leave it here and I will do research and then I'll come back probably tomorrow and talk about it. I'm surprised that this phone is not hot till this time. And not because it's the on. It's hot though. Phone cannot disappoint me. Not one day. Cannot shock me. 69%. It's going to take me through. Thank you so much for joining my YouTube. Thank you so much for joining my live. I'm really grateful. I want you people here. Thank you so much for following NC. NC. Thank you so much for following. They don't have a good life like this for 1 week. I go hammer. I go hammer. Guys, please, so hi cousins. You have any questions for me, cousins, from other mothers? Mm-mm-mm. Benson 54. Thank you so much. What's your question? When I'm making a call, if I make like this, heart is coming out. Why is it not coming out on TikTok? Because if I make like this, not coming out on YouTube either. I don't know why. Hi cousin, where are you sleeping tonight? My house. Sleep in my house. Hello, Lulu Cathy. Welcome to Nessa's Life. I'm sleeping in my house. So, where do you want me to sleep now? How can I apply for assistant teacher job? Okay, there are certain websites that I can use because it be like, oh man, if I need teaching job. Okay, there are certain websites you can use, and there's also like a teaching group that always posts. There's a teaching group in Bahrain that always posts like teaching jobs for people who are looking for teaching job. Before assistant teaching jobs, you can always check on maybe Expatriate, Indeed, and LinkedIn. These apps you can always check there for assistant teaching job, especially in Bahrain. Do you have Mbakwa Kali at your gate? I feel I should be there. I don't know why you're asking. Oh, hi cousin. What's your skincare routine? Ha, my skincare routine is scrubbing. You do you know how to exfoliate? You have my sponge. I wear like these gloves. Put your lotion. Where is lotion again? Your soap and scrub. I tried. My fellow, hello, my fellow Kenyans from Cameroon. Hey, I really feel like I'm guys. Please, you guys should go to my YouTube channel, Nessus Fantasy, and watch. I'm currently live. Please, I'll be more happier if people can go to my YouTube and ask your questions. I tried. See, at this time, we just have to try. Hi there, Nessa. Fellow from Kenya. Hello. Streaming live from Manama. Any institution I can go in Bahrain for a computer course. Computer course. I'm not sure, but you can write in my inbox. I'm going to ask one or two people because I know some teachers who might have ideas concerning this. Okay. I tried but not successfully yet. My dear, don't give up. Especially during the time of August. That's the period where a lot of schools will be recruiting. So we all go fine. We go there okay. What's your YouTube handle? It's Nessa's Fantasy. The same name you're seeing, Nessa's Fantasy, is the same name I have there. So please, I need you people. I need you are 18. I need you people to go to my YouTube and check there and just stay. Because I'm there, I'm here. But you see YouTube. YouTube will give me money. TikTok no will give me lajang or TikTok people I'll just be getting trendy for nothing. I don't want trendy, I just want views. So my dear, don't give up. Okay, just keep trying. Thank you so much for joining. I like everybody in the air. When you visit Kenya, consider yourself married. I'm not letting you go back. Confidence. If confidence was the person, you're not letting me go back. Hmm. Brother, I will leave and you will not know. I will leave and you will not know. I will just disappear. Felix 3, thank you so much for following Nessa's life. I'm grateful. You don't see wait here at the talk now. Where? Wait, you don't talk now, NC. Somebody told me that Kenya is the capital city of Africa. If I don't want to say Kenya is the capital city of Africa, I will not see my account again. How can you be threatening me now? Hey, I'm boasting your country, you're threatening me now. Wow, you people. Don't go there again. I should not go to Kenya again. No, I have to go. I have to go at least 2 times. Then I have to go. I have to go to that place that I don't go to. Let me see the place I went to. I went to Gilgil, Nakuru, Thika, Mombasa. Where again did I go to? Nairobi. I'm speaking from Nigeria Juju point of view. I'm shopping. Papa. I'm not saying anyone there. People should go. I'm not a politician. People are coming to them that means one term. That's what people are telling me to say it. Ha! Hey, hey. So they should come and carry me now for me. Building out my baby, you complete. Nairobi is waiting for you. The Mara. Masai. The Masai. Is it Masai Mara that they're saying? I don't know. You people should just met with your high cousin. High cousin is better. You guys don't put me wahala here. Thank you for joining my fan club. Thank you for joining my fan club. Masai Mara. Yeah, they told me to visit Masai Mara. There's a guy who works like close to me before in a former branch. So when I posted videos on Kenya, I said, "This girl, you went to Kenya?" I said, "Yes." Make a check. Please go and check it. It's Nexus Fantasy. It's the same. You should visit Kwale County next time. Okay. Okay. Kwale County. Let's write it down so that I don't forget. And then thank you so much for joining. And then there was a time. Are you married? Do I look married? Do you see any ring? No, I'm not. I'm not. So I'm too young for marriage. I beg, I beg, I beg. Are you still in Kenya or you left? I was in Kenya in February. Are you serious? I left in March. I went to Kenya February 18th. Yeah, February 18th, if I'm not mistaken. I think after Valentine. Are you dating? No, I'm not dating. I'm single. In February, we'll visit Ngong Forest. Which one is Ngong Forest, these guys? Which one is Ngong Forest? I don't want to go to any forest. I want to go to touristic sites. Like I went to the orphanage. It's orphanage, right? People call it orphanage. I went to the orphanage. I went to the museum. Can I get your contact? Are you serious? You have to get my contact in life. This guy are not serious. You are not. You can never be serious. So you have to get my contact. Go to my YouTube. My contact is there. Go and check me now. Nexus Fantasy. Forest within Nairobi City. Nairobi City? The city. There's a forest. And I went to did you see anything pleasant in Kenya? I saw a lot. You know, Kenya, you people have fine men. Oh, you know that your guys are cute and your ladies are beautiful. Hmm. Especially the ladies from Mombasa, they're almost like white. Going Forest is one of the best places to visit. Oh, really? Your ladies are like white, métis. Their hair, it's curly. You know, they're very beautiful. So let me talk about the things I saw that were really pleasant to me. One of the things that really interested me or got my attention in Kenya was first how the people welcome me, how they're talking to me, and then they'll ask me, Nesta, do you eat eggs? Do you eat sugar cane? Do you eat cocoa? I eat everything. I eat everything. And then one of the things that was a little bit shocking was the fact that I saw this taro root people called taro root. Right? Is it taro root or arrow root? One of them. We call it cocoyams. That's what it's known as cocoyams that we call. And you people sell it in the mall. I saw it in Two River Mall. It's Two River, right? Yeah, Two River. They slice the cocoyam, put in this transparent plate, and they sell at the mall. In Nairobi, we have Karura Forest and Gong Forest plus the National Nairobi Park. Visit or I went to the National Nairobi Park. No, I went to Nairobi Park on Nakuru. Justice for you Yeusam. I hope I'm pronouncing the right. Oh, it's Young Sam. He said he needs more lines. What happened to him? Hi Alice, thank you so much for liking. What happened to him? A Kenyan girl? Hi Kenyan girl. I'm not from Kenya. Do I speak like a Kenyan? Are you Nigerian or a Ghanaian? Wow. You guys are not even close. You're not even close to my country. Guess again. Try. You need to find a lover in Kenya. After that, Kenyan men are very slow. You need to be fast, fast. If you want the girl, you have to be fast, fast. Don't have to be going around the bush. Yo, Cameroon. That's one country, the only country in Africa that has 5 star in the AFCON. Yeah, I'm a Cameroonian. Proud one from the English section. I'm not from. The thing is that if if I hear a Nigerian speaking, I'll know she's a Nigerian. But you guys cannot differentiate it. How come? If I hear a Ghanaian speaking, Ghanaians will call Cameroon is a village in Kenya. Well, if that makes you sleep well at night, who am I to judge? Gong Forest is one of the best places in where Atik Fika. Gong Forest. Nah. Ha, please so don't write Swahili. I cannot even understand what you're saying. We are very proud of who we are. So it's Douala and Yaoundé. No, I'm not from Douala, not from Yaoundé. I'm from Boya. I don't go subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Cameroon is led by an ancestor. It's not an ancestor, it's Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages, pray for me. Let me let me put this. TikTok say that what? Because I've been live for 1 hour. Kenya, Niko Hapa. Miko Hapa. That I will speak Swahili by force. Come back to Kenya. I will. I will. I will. Bye bye for now. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, hey, how do I pull people from here? How do I pull people and come here? Anyways, I've been live for 1 hour 60 minutes. Can you be serious, please? I want to know. Did you just leave or you are booked? Booked by who? Are you serious? I took my hard-earned money. I went to Kenya. Asked me and book. Come back. We'll show you doors. Doors. I hope you came in February. You came to stay. No, no, no. I'm back. I knew in Nairobi permanently. Permanently. Watoto wa Kasongo Woko. I can never say what you're writing. Let's read this other comment. Mhm. Why can I not see? Okay, approve comment. I'm from Bangladesh because I am from Bangladesh because I need you, but I met you in other you're from. I don't know what you're saying. You're looking beautiful. Thank you. Um, Ndu Kundanga Kwanza wi niwa wapa. Mm. I want to be security of your heart. Security. Mogbeo. I salute you. Eh, as you will come in February. Will you come to stay? Of course, if I'm coming to stay, but I obviously have to come back because I'm coming to work. You come to stay with no money. You work money, they will go for vacation and enjoy. They will come back and work, right? You have to learn Swahili. Let me say something in Swahili that I learned. Siko ya tani nichi mi Cameroni alazeruyu kwa mari. I think that's all I know in Swahili. Where are you from? I'm from Cameroon. Is Flexi Visa available? Yes, it's available. You have to. One of the requirements is that you should be at least 1 year in that company. You better be in Nairobi for life or we'll bring you by force. Pay me, I translate for you. I should pay you. You too. Where are you from? I'm from Cameroon. I need one housewife. Is my friendship because you are looking fresh and very nice. Housewife. Ha! Then let somebody wants to be a housewife. Abeko. To be a working wife. We need to do something. We need to do something. Kenya hakuna matata. Say mimi ni matako. Which language is that? That's Swahili now. I'm learning it. That's not Swahili. What are you saying? Okay, I want to register you as a Kenyan citizen. Not a single word of sorry you just said. Wait, what is siku? Me Cameroni. What does it mean? It means I'm a Cameroonian. Alazeruyu. Is that not Swahili that I'm speaking? You guys are not helping the matter. Me, I'm trying to learn people's language. You guys are saying that, hey, I'm not learning. Wewe ana zem anazem ngwa bana. Nakupenda. That's the only one I know. Mimi ni Cameroni. Oh, okay. Misiku, I'm not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Matako. What's the meaning of matako? Thank you so much for joining. What's the meaning? This Kenyan say, Sasa, Poa. That's all I know. How are you? I'm fine, and you? How can somebody be saying that and say such things? You guys. Hakuna Matata. Why is TikTok filtering these comments? Hakuna Matata means no worry, right? Don't trust the comment section, please. I cannot trust the comment section. Guys. So you guys have refused to go to my YouTube channel to go and watch my life. People have decided to stay on TikTok. How do I pull you people from here to YouTube? It is well. It's a lie. This one say means problem. This one say means bless. It's a lie. Mm, people. Oh, Ring Christmas bells, merry Christmas. So maybe if I off this life, people will come to my YouTube, Abby. Because I refuse to come there. People register on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much for following. We Mirumbu. You're cute. Thank you. I love his calm room, not calm room. Anyone laughing is I don't like Uganda, Nigeria. Hmm. I don't understand. I have evening Swahili class in Manama. You can enroll. Evening class. As a Kenyan, I choose to stay here. Why did you choose to stay here? You don't want me to make money so that I can come to Kenya again. If you go to my institution now, you should start giving money now. Can have money to come down and pay flights. Think that this is you guys. Nakupenda, nakupenda. I've heard Diamond singing Nakupenda, so it definitely means I love you. Right. I'm sure. I'm sure that one I'm correct. By the way, the YouTube is dark. It's more like it's not me. Nakupenda sana. What does it mean? Sana means oh, very. I love you very much. Right? Just get married in Kenya. Look for me a Kenyan husband. Oh, why compare Kenya to Cameroon? Well, it was one of the contents that a subscriber had asked me to do. So I just thought it would be necessary for people to know some of the similarities and some of the differences between the two countries. Is it bad? I heard your president stays in Paris. That's what I also heard, though. That's what I also heard. New follower from Kenya. Thank you so much for following. I'm here. I'm Kenyan. Oh, I'm from Cameroon. You guys say you don't like East African ladies because they are what? The group of Pepe. Pepe. I will marry you. Ha. Prophecy. Nessa, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. Happy. How are you too? Don't compare a village to a country. Look at you. You sound like a Nigerian. I do. You know how Nigerians sound? I did good though. Happy to hear. I heard Cameroon ladies are controlling. Cameroon ladies are controlling? How? Why controlling you? Alright, Cameroon ladies controlling. Are you Igbo? No, I'm from Cameroon. I'm a Cameroonian, please. Not Igbo. But my best friend is Igbo. She's from Nigeria. They control men. They control men with what? With their mouth or with what? Nigerians are our brothers because we do have the same shift. Oh, 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 I understand. When will you be back in Kenya? December. Be back in December. Nessa means good in a certain tribe in Kenya. Really? Actually, my name is Vanessa. So I moved the V and just put Nessa. So it's not like my name is actually Nessa. Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Boy! I did. I did YouTube. Both YouTube and TikTok. I did TikTok and YouTube. Guys, please. I'm going to off my TikTok. I want people to go to my YouTube channel, Nessa's Fantasy. I'm going to continue my life there. I've been begging people now. You people should come and let's discuss on YouTube. How do I beg people again? Normally, I just think people just love TikTok. I think. Say hi to your neighbor there. You also, big K. Big K. Your eye like this. I go clear them. So I'm going to off it so that those who still want to continue the conversation can join me on YouTube, please. Okay? Those who want to continue the conversation, please, you guys can join me on my YouTube channel, Nessa's Fantasy. For now, let me off TikTok because I need you guys here. I need you guys on Nessa's Fantasy. Please, you guys should come here. Yalla. Rendezvous. Sir? You speak French? Okay. Net is the same name, Nessa's Fantasy. The same name, Nessa's Fantasy is the same name on TikTok, the same name on YouTube. Nessa's Fantasy. It's not changing. It's the same name on Facebook, but right now I'm on YouTube. So I need you guys to please, please, please spare me some time and go to my YouTube channel, Nessa's Fantasy. Okay? Because that's where I'm going to now. I'm going to close the live and go on YouTube. Thank you guys. I'll be expecting you all. You're 19 of you. I'm expecting you all on YouTube. I'm already seeing three. Thank you so much for joining this, guys. Thank you. Let me off this one. New stage in life journey. Hey, thank you guys for joining. Ah, yeah, that's right. Wow, I had 554 people watching. Let's see how these people went. Gifter 7, claim, stage reach. There are stages on TikTok now. Completed TV challenge, Thank you so much for joining. So please, if you have your question, if anything you want us to gist about, we'll gist it here. Okay. So the people that are here, I'm going to interact with them. The people that are here with me, we will just. If you have any question, please leave it down in the comment section. This one is what again? claim. It's money. I don't know. Guys, I've noticed that people they love that other. I don't want anything to come and give me copyright claim here. So I'm very, very careful with whatever I'm doing. Please, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I want to answer them. Mambo, Poa, Poa Sana. Thank you so much for joining. Poa Sana. Ask anything, ask anything in, ask something in English. Let me say it in Swahili. Or write something in Swahili. Let me say it. Let me read it. But I think I cannot read Swahili. Me. Do you know who I am? A whole Bahrain journalist. You know I'm a journalist in this Bahrain. The only journalist that they don't pay salary. I'm the only journalist that don't pay salary. Oh. I'm doing journalism for free in Bahrain. They don't pay me. Guys, write it now. Write whatever I want to whatever I want to write. Let me translate it for you people. Let me read it. We watcher. I this why you're laughing. I hope that this one is not a crazy word because you guys, mm, I hope it's something that has sense. We watcher. What does it mean? We have to start doing. I have to go and Google search it because you guys asked me to say something the other time. What's the meaning of this high cousin? You always say. What's the meaning of high cousin? Is it like just high cousin or there's something else? Because I know Kenyans people always have something behind your things that you're saying. I can see from the shadow. What does it mean now? We watcher. What does it mean? What does it take to obtain a working visa there in Bahrain from Cameroon, please? Oh, I'm going back into educational stuff. Okay, at the moment, the hospital is, or the hospital which is in charge of um medicals in Bahrain. At the moment, they are temporarily shut down, but you can go and do medical in in another place, in another hospital, another government hospital. But at least you should have a Bahrain stamp or a Bahrain logo. You can even download the form online. The therapies you have to do. So the only thing you will need to have is first maybe you need to have a job that you have to apply to get a sponsor, or you get an agent who can get you a direct employment visa. So it does not actually require a lot of documentations to come here, but connection is very important because right now for for Cameroonians to come here is like this. From Cameroon to here it's so tight. It's so tight. Other nationalities can easily come. Kenyans can come. Ugandans can easily come. But Cameroonians had done something that triggered it. I cannot really say it here. That triggered it. That's why you see they have been like very tight with the visa for Cameroonians, especially. Yeah, that's the moment. So we watcher means that's the moment. That's the moment. Okay. What else? I want to learn Swahili, but you guys need to teach me. But teach me a good words. Okay, good words. Oh, not not crazy words. BK, you're confusing her. Thanks, dear. You're welcome. So it's a little bit difficult now. little bit difficult to come here. But if you have connection, it's easy. It's easy to come here. Because he lives, because he lives. It means you stop. I should stop what? I should stop talking. I can face tomorrow because he lives. You see TikTok? I got, oh, I'm not supposed to show. I got $0.8. Before I want to reach $1. All fear is gone because I know. I think you guys stand that word now, please. Please, so these guys. He holds my future. I should stop talking. You guys don't know what you guys don't know. My life is worth living just because he lives. Because he lives. Because. Ah, was trying to comment you. Was replying to the comment you made earlier. Which comment? Ah. Oh! Because he yeah. Eh, Fiona. Mm. Okay, so we are done with YouTube for today. I think all my people. Imagine I had more than 25 people watching me from TikTok. For them to come here is problem. I God, it is well. We will reach that bridge someday. We will reach it. And when we reach it, we will cross it. Because he lives. Because he lives. What's this? Ma? No. I can face tomorrow because he lives. Oh, here we go. You need something? Because I know how. Ma? Huh? Yeah, I'm live. I plan to be live for 2 hours today. I have just been live for 1 hour, 39 minutes. Come rain, come soon. Today, not today, Sholo juste comme ce mariage. Aujourd'hui, là, moi, je dépose ça. B, juste comme te m'attends. Ils sont parlés. Ok. Marco, is ici. Ahuna ya tona ni cheso. Ahuna ya tona ni cheso. Haide. Boy. Haide. No, our Uganda sister was converted into a Cameroonian. Mm. How do I do this thing to be bright? It's really dark. I don't know. Maybe it's because of some the laptop. Oh, no wahala. I'll see how. Tell it your phone. Because from my spirit to my soul, until my voice re-echoes, you are worthy of my worship, worthy of my praise. This is my story. You are my song, all day, all night. People who don't sleep well, they cannot get fat.